Hi there. Here we are on North Beaver Lake on the North Shore on Saturday, January 28th, 2017. We've just taken off and we're rising up. So this is a little island here. No, not really an island, but it's kind of connected with a little road. This is where a trailer is. You can see a tree down there that's fallen down onto the ice. So the whole lake is frozen over. There's hardly any snow on it. Oh, there's our place over there. That was Neville Point. You can see the gap between the North Beaver Lake, where we are now, and South Beaver Lake. We'll see that later. And we're going to head up and over and look at the mysterious hidden lake. So we're rising up probably around, I think, about 65, 75 meters around this point. You can see the road that goes to the, there's a little cabin sort of thing, a shelter in the middle of that round, almost an island there. The kind of marshy stuff all around it is solid ground, but it's very marshy, and it surrounds the whole hidden lake there. The hidden lake is the part on the left, and we're going to be flying over it. You can kayak through that little tiny part there when the water is high in the summer. Right there, where you can see a little gap through. There's a couple of beaver lodges that are in that area. And this channel coming up, roughly in the middle of the screen, is the channel that you can use to boat into the hidden lake. And we're going to take a little peek over there. That is open water from the Salmon River that flows into the north end of North Beaver Lake. And you can see it's open all the way over to the little channel between Neville Point and the other part of the land. Turned all the way around there. There's that road again, and that's the channel. There's another little dug channel. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we'll go around the hidden lake for a little tour. Marshy all around here. Lots of strange little creeks and things heading up out of the lake into the swampy parts. Heavily wooded over there. Deciduous trees. Not sure what kind offhand. See, there's other little smaller lakes in behind there, and that lake in the far distance there is a small lake near Highway 41. So we're going to take a little trip down the channel. This channel is man-made. It's I don't know how they did it, but it's dug between the hidden lake and the hunting camp that we'll see coming up pretty soon. You can see there's a dark line that goes right down the middle of it. I thought at first that it was a crack, but I'm pretty sure, I should have gone down and taken a closer look, but I'm pretty sure that is the rock edge of the channel. On the left side is water, on the right side there's sort of a grassy lawn that they maintain. Folks at the hunting cabin there. And this is their mysterious entranceway into their camp. So this is accessible by road, on the North Beaver Lake Road that's more or less in the top right of the view right now. Quite a few buildings. There's sort of a big pond there right at the bottom of the picture, where they store or dock their boats. So heading, I guess, sort of west. scrubby area there. And you can see on the left-hand side there's a fence that goes all through it, and it's a zigzag fence, like in pioneer days. There you can see it right there on the left-hand side. Oh, you can see it very clearly in this shot. So somebody built that a long time ago, decided it was important to mark the property, obviously. Okay, and here we go back over to North Beaver Lake. You can see Neville Point stretching between North Beaver Lake, which is in the foreground, and South Beaver Lake in the distance. There's a road. There's all sorts of cottages along this side of the lake. You can see there's a road that goes along behind the trees. This side of the lake is completely different than the Neville Point side. It's a lot of little bays and things. You can see somebody left their dock in there, just passing over it. It'll be interesting to see what shape that's in the spring. There's their access road that connects into North Beaver Lake Road. People ice fishing over there on South Beaver Lake. Nobody on North Beaver Lake though, strangely enough. So I think we're at the farthest extent that I could get, so I cut out some boring part where we came back the same way. You can see that the hidden lake, which is the thing on the right there, it's almost in a basin of higher, surrounded by higher ground. A little swamp-like area, that oblong thing disappearing off to the left. And another one coming up. That's the channel between the hidden lake and North Beaver Lake, right at the bottom of the screen. And you can see the open water. That's much more open than even a couple of weeks ago. Oh, what a fantastic shot that is. Looking down the length of North Beaver Lake on the right and South Beaver Lake on the left. You can see the three islands off in the distance, and just this side of them you can see a group of fishing huts, ice fishing huts. There's some people out there, I think, ice fishing too on the left. Salmon River. The Salmon River feeds into North Beaver Lake and then out on South Beaver Lake on pretty much the same spot on South Beaver Lake. Actually, that's the South Beaver Lake exit there in the top left. You can see it's open there as well. Sorry, I think I reached my 500 meter distance again there and had to turn back. If you look carefully, you can see a black dot on the ice, and that is where I am standing, just beyond that that inlet there. There's the hunting cabin again. I'm probably almost 200 meters high at this point. See the snow clouds in the distance. It was snowing lightly and started to snow a little heavier later on. You can see it falling out of the clouds in the distance. There you can see the ice fishing huts on South Beaver Lake again. out of range of this shot. Turn the drone to where I am. Starting to drop down rather rapidly. I think I was starting to get cold. It was about -1, which isn't too bad, but there was pretty strong wind. Strange the way that trailer spot there, which is the clearing in the woods, is so straight. Coming down nice and low, and then I'm going to zoom over to where I am. And I decide at this point, you know, I'm kind of tired, so why don't I try the follow me feature of the drone. So what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to basically follow the remote control unit, which I'm holding, at a fixed distance and height. And so here I go. I've set it all up. It takes a few seconds to figure it out. So off I go, confident that the drone is following me. And you have to realize it's kind of small and hard to see in the snow. Wait a minute, it's not following me. So I fiddle with it, think I've got it working, and apparently I'm just leaving the drone behind. And it's just hovering there happily at about, I think I was about 12 meters up, so about 36 feet off the ground. I can still move the camera angle and rotate, and I head off across the lake, thinking the damn thing is following me. But apparently it isn't, so I get annoyed at some point and tell it to get the heck over here. It's about a half a kilometer across the lake. You get over here right now. And then the amusing thing is I finally get it over there, more or less where I am, and I decide, I think I cut out some coming up here, but I basically decide, okay, well, we'll try that again. We'll try to get it to follow me. Still doesn't follow me, so I tell it to land. And so here it's coming down in auto land mode. And that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed.